was failing yesterday.
We are here at Iowa for this week's race. We're going to be starting in the back. Had some computer issues. Didn't get many laps in these conditions, so we're going to try to just ride around for a little while, and then we'll try later on in the race, I guess, to go. It's been good in the other conditions, so I'm hoping this one will make it even better. Hopefully it won't be too tight, though. Try to take it easy. We know how these races can be sometimes. Can often be caution fests here at Iowa. Put the brake bias up a little bit now. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit looser since it's overcast and cool, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It was a little bit loose in earlier. Very line sensitive track, especially in these cool daytime conditions. Oh, I was hoping he would have spun out there and got a chance to make some adjustments, but it's not. There'll be some more to spin a few minutes, probably.
User entered your channel.
Hello?
Outside, clear high. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. 23.503. Working outside. Clear high.
Like I said, we just got to take it easy here. We'll get what we can before the end of caution. And go from there. Car doesn't feel that bad, but we'll have to take and see how it goes in the long run here. It's 10th right up there in front of us, so
23.06.
slowly but surely we'll be making our way up to the front here. Take it very careful here. We don't want to get in a bad position because we need to start back here.
6. Outside. Still out there. Clear. Inside. 23.73. Still there. Clear inside. Outside.
He can dive bomb all he wants.
More outside. Still out there. Still there.
He's gonna
still
fucking
there.
race me for 11. Like, really.
23.76. 3. You're clear. Outside. Still out there. Working the outside. Clear. Outside. Still out there.
Nothing to that.
Still outside. 23.985. Clear high.
Trying to take care of the tires as best we can, but we can't get past it on the outsides.
23.865. Still outside.
Oh, it was the 12.
Clear high.
Nope, that worked out for us pretty well. He just overdrove it a little too much.
23.472.
I'm going to try to stay a little bit higher down in 1 and 2. Going low like that's kind of killing my speed.
23.349.
But that's what my car wants to do, so it's kind of tough. Due to those 2 accidents, we're almost going to get lapped already.
Thank you, guys. I am. I ain't got no setup on the son of a bitch.
Outside.
Hell, the stage must have best setup I've had.
Still outside. Still outside. 23.443. Still outside. Clear high.
Okay, we're going to clear him there. Try to go get these guys ahead of us.
23.535.
Have a good pass, fellas. I tried to back out of it and let you go on there.
Oh, you're fine, bud. Appreciate it. Thanks, Craig.
Anybody know how long it's still?
Probably a little bit more than 100.
23, 25.
You can go 108 laps on
Outside.
fuel.
Clear outside.
I was trying to tell you clear, Theodore.
Outside.
Sorry.
User joined your
You're
channel.
clear.
Uh-oh, better start saving, guys.
How you guys doing? Who's came on?
Thank you.
Oh,
23.726.
Thank
Outside. Still there, your door. 23.788. Outside quarter. Still outside. You're clear.
That's 8th or 9th.
23.
Some clean air.
796. Very nice work. Get your rhythm.
I tell you what, every race I race with the cowl frame, I'm turning them. If I get suspended again, I don't care.
I'm trying to not go a lap down on lap 30 because I had to start in the back because I had no idea what the setup was going to do.
8, 7.
And 2 people wrecked in front of me and I had to slow down, but they didn't take cautions for them. So it's going pretty well for me.
Thank you. Thank you, AJ.
I'm hoping somebody just spins out or something.
23.404.
God damn, 9.
On the wall 4.
23.495.
Wrecked in 1.
Checking up in 1. He's down low.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Save us a little here.
Goddamn 9 again?
Pull your tires off, get your fans on.
Thank God I needed that one. Garrett, you were about to lap me.
No sign in here. Okay, road is closed.
They almost wrecked 2 times or 3 times in front of me when we first got going. I had to almost stop.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around this pace car. Alright,
Okay, that's good.
Pace car's coming out of turn 2.
We'll be P9 there. I guess that's a pretty good run. We gained about
Got
10
half the
spots.
field a lap down. Nice. Learned one thing. This thing doesn't run very good in the long run.
I learned never to restart in the back of the pack because it's very tough to pass without running people over at least.
Shit. 15 almost killed him.
Yeah, I was drinking water. Didn't realize I was coming up that quick.
Sorry about that, 18. I didn't see you
I
yet,
think
buddy.
you sure ran someone over.
It's not too hard to pass
You're gonna
unless
have to
they're
come
blocking.
around at 17. Get behind the 18.
Well, yeah.
Definitely got to have a car that's got some turn, though. Mine's only got it for the first 15 laps or so.
It's not so much as blocking. It's like I'm lifting a little bit earlier because I can't really turn going in. And I'm getting a great run off. It's just they're on the outside and they're getting a better run.
I'll check up at the start-finish line going into 1.
Doesn't help that I was trying to use my tires to get as much as I could on the first few laps there so I wouldn't go a lap down.
That was a good race off the road there, Theodore.
You'll be lining up behind the 15.
Okay,
Anybody stay out on those tires?
Behind the 15.
Oh, I hope not.
nah.
Copy that.
Anybody in here using sim racing apps?
Yep, I am.
Do you have triple monitor set up?
Nope, two 27-inch monitors.
We're going to restart behind us 15.
And you're running the sim racing apps just on its own separate monitor?
I do. I have triples and triple 27s and have sim racing apps on a fourth 27.
Yeah, I have triples myself, just triple 24s, but somebody was telling me I don't have a fourth monitor. I didn't know if you could put it on one of these three monitors, like on the left or right monitor. Like, I just want the track map overlay and maybe like fuel stuff, you know, stuff like that, tire wear. I don't know if that was possible or you have to have a separate monitor.
You can, but you have to run iRacing in a borderless window.
Oh, that would drive me nuts.
Okay, this is good. We're looking pretty solid, I'd say, considering we started in the back and almost went a lap down with all those guys spinning and getting crossed up in front of us. We're gonna be 9th, and there's only 10 on the lead lap, so gonna have to just take care of the car at this point. I think we can get a top 5 out of this. I think the car is good enough too. I made a small adjustment, just threw some tape on her, and took some air out of that right front to try to loosen us up just a little bit on the exits because it wasn't getting a little tight. So not want to make too much of adjustment because the track's going to get rubbered up. It's going to get looser, but just a little bit. Tape will probably give us a little bit more turn and a little bit more speed. So hopefully these adjustments can get us a little bit farther up front here. And we don't get caught up in nothing accident-wise. We should be able to get a solid finish out of this.
No, it's 100% completely free. It's not as, I wouldn't say the quality is as good as something like the Z1 dashboard or dual real timing, but the guy who makes it, it's just kind of like his hobby, and I mean, it works really well.
We're good to fuel.
If you're good with coding, then you can go in and adjust everything yourself and make it exactly how you want it.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, I just got the poll.
You can put it on anything. You can put it on a tablet. You can put it on a smartphone. Anything, because it's web-based. So you can run it on another laptop screen as long as it's hooked into your network.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you, buddy.
She gets a poll.
Yeah, I run it on my tablet. I started running about a week or two ago.
You ready to
It's
go?
really nice. You just tap in the IP address that it gives you, and that's it.
Get
It's
ready
nice.
to go here.
Sound cool?
Change cars off, bud. Be ready. Green, green, green.
I started in third. I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't mind.
57.1.
First mirror right to the top side.
Outside. Clear, clear outside. Outside. Still outside. You're clear,
Damn
clear.
tough to pass on the inside.
23.254. Outside. Still out there.
How are we going to hit the wall on the straight?
Still there. Clear outside.
I think he lifted for us.
23.252.
If I can drive in as hard as I want to on the outside, I can get a good run through the middle and out and get a good turn. But if I have to lift it early, it doesn't want to turn as much. That's the problem.
22.863.
running a tick higher on the outside.
22.957.
I don't know, my car, it wants to turn when I don't want it to turn. That's the problem here. I want to stay in one lane, it wants to go. Like in 1 and 2, I want to try to stay in that middle lane, it wants to start going left more. That's the problem. It's kind of the same thing down in 3 and 4 too. I'd like to keep it up on these top 2 lanes, but when I let it turn off, it wants to turn more.
Hands up.
Problems!
22.9.
Slow down more, slow down more.
Nice save.
Thank you.
What happened?
I just lost it out of 4.
23.
Loosened it up a little too much.
6.
I said we just got to keep the car straight. Just keep on.
23.032. Noise or comment?
Yeah, I just don't have enough turn through the middle.
Caution. Caution. Give me your temp there, bud.
I don't know where it was.
The
It was
road is
nines.
closed.
Look like it might have slid down.
Well,
What was that yellow for? Anybody know?
I saw smoke down the back stretch.
10 cars split up into me.
Get behind the 9.
Oh, there you go.
I looked up there. I was in the middle of us completely sideways whenever that caution came out. Pace car middle back.
Split up into me a few times. It wasn't going to happen again.
There you go.
I waited to take a drink of water that time, so I was already slowed down.
The road
Good job.
will be open this time.
Don't need to give anybody a heart attack.
I was watching my rear end there. You ready to dip in? 3, 2, 1. We're ready to go on the jack here. I'd say we probably have about a 6th place car.
We're going to restart behind the 6.
Something like a 14 plus stop.
Great.
That was a big puff of smoke.
Yeah, my engine just farted out.
Well, we'll be 5th here for the restart. Mike's probably gonna get back around us, so we'll watch him. Otherwise, I think we're pretty good right now. Made a quick wedge adjustment, loosen it up a little bit.
Actually, in a close bid, is that to the rear or is that black flag?
That's EOLL.
Very nice. I'm in good shape still.
Should get the 2 to go right here. Like I said, we're never out of it.
I think it's only a black flag if you're like the leader.
Try to get back up to that top lane as quick as possible.
One to go. But we're going to be starting on the inside.
Mike, if you want, I'll give you some of my tightness, and you can give me some of your looseness, and then we can have a nice battle.
Yeah, I got kind of a bad mix. I'm tight in and loose off, so it's kind of the worst of both worlds.
Mine kind of just feels numb everywhere. It's not loose off, and it's not like crazy tight. It just doesn't feel like it wants to go.
Yeah, that's how mine feels on entry, and then back end slowly starts to come around.
Mine feels pretty neutral for about the first 20 laps, but I mean, if this thing were to go green from here by the end, I'm going to push tight like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but I think you got the best long run car here. Theodore's ain't bad either.
Outside. You can clear him.
Up here. Like I said, it was just my luck that I practiced in like 5 different conditions this week, and the race is in that one condition that I haven't practiced in.
That's how it goes. Every practice session I've been in, practicing like between 100 and 110. Then I get in here, and that's when I'm starting to push tight.
My tires on that first run were like 88, so I don't know. It hasn't been bad tire wear this week so far. Small wedge adjustments helping a little bit. We'll see though.
I need this thing to go green the rest of the way.
10-4 on that.
2.854.
A lot more grip on that top lane on the 3 and 4 than there was.
22.909.
If you have another caution, yeah, I think I'll make the way out of the right rear. just gotta tap that brake right in the middle of the corner. 1 and 2 to get it to that point. And I'm good enough, but you know.
22.967.
Jump by the 6 right here. That'd be nice.
Caution's out,
And
caution's
there,
out.
caution's out again in the back.
I knew that was coming.
Really doing a great job, man. We'll keep working on this thing for you.
Damn.
Inside there, you feeling okay? Make sure you get some fluids there, bud.
Pace
We're,
cars,
just approaching
out of
halfway.
2, check up.
The road's closed. Gonna line up behind the 6. Come around the 15.
Yeah, we're gonna take another tick out of that wedge. I'm gonna put some more tape on it
Behind the
too.
6.
Think it's worth it. What are you guys running for tape?
Pit road is open.
46%.
Mine's at 52 for these conditions.
Garrett, did that open after you went by?
It fucking did.
I thought so. I was like, well, we're not gonna go pit this time, I guess. And then they said open. I was like, oh,
Yeah, I was getting shit ready to come in next time by, and then I hear open, and I looked over, and I can't. It was too late. I couldn't turn down.
Seems about how iRacing is.
Oh, you're gonna need some sort of a short run and then another yellow. I think you'd be alright though. We didn't have too many laps on our tires there. Mine were still 98, 99.
Speed start behind the 6.
If this was the nighttime race, then I think you're probably gonna get trampled. But these conditions seem to really not wear as much.
I gotta get new tires because otherwise Theodore's just gonna run away from me.
Ah, that sucks, man. That's just bad luck right there.
Hell, there's only like 10 cars in the lead lap. It'd be fine if you did pit.
Well, there's only 10 cars on the lead lap, so I'll be fine if I do pit.
Touche.
Yeah, you'll be up here another time. We still got less than half the race left. Excuse me. A little less than it.
As long as you don't get wrecked.
So what exactly do these pit stop adjustments do? Like the left rear spring and the right rear spring? I don't run much over. What do they change?
The right rear spring is lefty loosey, righty tighty, and I believe that's on corner exit, or for the right rear. Did I say right rear? Yeah, right rear is lefty loosey, righty tighty, and then the left rear is the opposite of that. It's righty tighty, lefty loosey, or righty loosey, lefty tighty. Just remember it being the opposite of the right rear, that's all. And I believe the left rear is on entry and right rear is exit.
Okay. It's the same as, it's the same as lengthening, or if you go plus, it's lengthening the spring. If you go minus, it's compressing the spring. So it does the same thing as a spring perch.
Alright, I don't know, that's what I heard. Garrett, tell us what we got.
Well, yeah, righty-tighty. So if you turn to the right,
Oh God.
if you're tight, you turn to the right, you're compressing the spring. Yeah.
Alright, so if I want to loosen it up, do minus on the right rear.
It depends on whether you want to loosen entry or exit.
Okay, so on the left rear spring perch offset, it's lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. On the right rear,
No.
it's the opposite.
I believe it'll
Nope.
be on the inside. 1 minute.
Oh man, really?
2.
So I've been doing it wrong this whole freaking time.
If you take out right rear, you're making the car loose. You're taking wedge out of the car.
Now is the left rear exit and right rear entry?
Right rear is exit, left rear is entry.
Okay, so I still have that part right.
I mean, you want to soften. It's like taking air out of the tire. You want to soften it up on the left side, tighten it up, make it
That's
harder,
not true.
stiffer on the
You
right
can say
side
whatever
to
you want.
loosen.
Rock and roll there, man. Good luck at your switches there so you understand what you got.
Oh, that makes
It's gonna
sense.
give me a headache at this point talking about it so much.
Thank you, guys.
Now to add another layer of confusion, when you're in the garage, it's the opposite of what it is in the
Everything
ring.
off straight, looking nice. 58.694. Working the bottom inside. Still there. Clear. That's a good job.
Yeah, we have about a 7 choice.
23.735.
Someone got loose.
Inside. Clear.
I didn't buy. There's no reason to fight. Fight the cars I can fight.
Good. I was
23.
Oh shit!
006.
My screen's went out.
No way. You did a great job of getting out of the way, Theodore.
I almost shit myself. I won't lie.
23.162.
I'm glad he fell out because he was coming back up the track with me at the inside wall.
Outside.
Yeah, I was scared about that.
Still there. Clear if you need it.
Did you have an update click on or something?
I think he all poured out.
Outside. 23.025. Still out there. Alright, man. Feel that thing out. Get a rhythm. Good job, man. Doing awesome. Still outside. Still outside.
That sucks.
You're clear.
Looks like it was an internet thing with it saying throughput.
23.328.
I don't know. It's just bumping. It's over the bumps that it really kills. Hoping this can go all the way to the end. I think we're gonna be in a nice position.
22.952. Outside. Still outside. Still there. Clear.
Sorry, Lon, I didn't realize you were there.
Nick, I think the same thing happened to you.
23.3.
No, I looked down at my fucking
Good job,
time.
man. Keep after it.
10-4.
Yellow. Hey, road is closed.
Oh,
I was hoping that would go to the end.
Come around and see his car.
never fails.
They can be lining up behind the 8.
Well, it gives me another chance to make an adjustment.
So if you want to loosen the car up on exit,
Oh,
you go
God.
negative on the left, on the right rear.
No, you go positive
That's
on the
not
right rear
true.
spring perch offset to make it loose on exit. 4 clicks is a big adjustment, so I'd start with 1 or 2.
I never know putting wedge in a car made it looser.
In the garage, going positive or clicking on the right arrow would make it tighter, but in the race menu, it's the opposite.
That's weird. I wonder why they do that.
I guess my car must be getting looser in my mind then. I've already taken out 4 ticks, and it feels looser to me. I don't think he knows what he's talking about, but you know. Can I have time? Do I have time to throw tape on it?
Yeah, I mean, the people I've talked to have said the opposite of what Garrett's saying, but he's running pretty good, so. Two tires.
No, B didn't put the adjustment.
Well, I mean, I might be wrong, but I help make setups for Corey Vincent with the pro races, and that's what we do in the race.
I work on real Xfinity cars, and I don't have to.
Garrett, I'll take your word for it, buddy. I'm trying it right here, so we'll see how it works out. I just went 1 click positive on the right rear and 2 on the left rear to loosen her up a little
5
bit.
took
I had
2.
it 4 clicks negative on the right rear and 3 clicks positive on the left rear, and it didn't seem to help me much. So I'll see if this does anything. I also had a half pound on the right rear. But
Did you say someone took 2?
Tire pressures on the left rear, decreasing the pressure will make it looser, and increasing it makes it tighter. It's the same on the right front.
is the right front more entry,
This guy has no idea what he's talking about.
or is that just kind of all around with those 2 tires?
If you want to loosen your
I
right
know the right
front,
rear is like exit.
if your exit is your problem, you want to play with the
I don't have
right
my cheat
front.
sheet up in front of me, because honestly I have to use the cheat sheet.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the left rear and the right front are exit. No, they're entry into the left front and the right rear are exit.
These guys have no idea what they're talking about, man.
Simple. Appreciate your help, man.
If you put air in the right rear, you're gonna get
There's
looser.
just so much fucking bullshit that I have to have a cheat sheet that
If
it
you take
explains
air
in the dumbest terms possible.
out of the right front, you're gonna get looser off. If you take air out of the left rear, you're gonna get looser off and in. And if you put air in the left front, you're gonna get looser in. So he doesn't know what he's talking about. Obviously, he doesn't have a cheat sheet. He's saying that. I know that without a cheat sheet. Tire pressure and wedge adjustments are the number 1 thing you need to know without a cheat sheet. Because if you don't know those and you get in a race, you're pretty much screwing yourself over in the end.
Kyle, if I hold you up at all, let me know. I'll let you know. I'm really honest. That's all.
Oh yeah, no problem. I almost had you clear one of those laps right after the restart, and I could have came up on you off 4, but I was like, that's not a good idea.
Radio check. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2,
You're
3,
better
4.
than me for the first like 5 or 10 laps, I think, and then I'll probably start coming back. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
I made another adjustment there. Hopefully it'll help me loosen it up off the corner.
According to my sheet, you should be on the inside.
I'm just running the baseline setup with the back motion.
Nick, if all you do to that setup is drop the right side tire pressures as low as they can legally go, make the left sides 10 pounds lower than that, drop your ride heights, and to get your track bar where you like it, you'll gain a few tenths right there.
This guy acts like he knows everything, I guess, right?
Copy that.
I can't remember all that.
Close off the tuck. Make sure you got your switches where you need them.
I don't blame you, Mike. I'm getting a headache with all this setup talk.
Hi, boss man. Space goes off. Be ready. Green flag.
Ooh, and we're outside. We've had some good restarts even though we've been on the bottom.
7-5.
Right there when it gets on that bump, just pops it a little bit and gets it loose. It's like kind of a tight loose though. You'll pop tight for a minute.
Sorry, man.
And then when I hop loose.
23.733.
Right.
Sorry, dear.
We went under it that time. Off 4, it's pretty good now. Cut good.
22.75.
Mike, I was a little nervous about doing that, but you seem like you know what you're doing.
I got nervous for a second too. I thought I was gonna get you with my right rear there because I was still pushing. I didn't want to let off too much and just push right up into you, so I just kind of rode it out.
Well, we're driving away from the guys behind us.
Give respect.
22.802.
Damn it.
Outside. Still out there. Still out there. The door
Telling
is
you,
clear.
just cannot carry any speed coming off the corner if you go in on the bottom. Theodore's back. I think if we go to the end, we can get at least Theodore. We can get at least the 8 up here. We can get at least Nick. And if the 5 did take 2, he's gonna be trash in 30 laps on 2 tires. So we'll see. We can drive away if we get to the outside of the 8.
23.049.
If it would roll just a little bit better right there, I think we can get by this guy. But I gotta use the brake to help it roll, that's the problem.
Inside. Where is that?
Wanna save!
You see that?
Damn, that was like those Drift Kings.
Yeah, that was a really good job, bud.
Yeah, my man, you do a
Thank
great
you.
job.
You did my expert spot of mine. Snyder.
Apologize if I took anybody out, but some numbnut decided to take a pole out down the street.
Oof.
2.95.
Man, I'll tell you what, you did one hell of a job just keeping your car off the wall and then pulling it down the track, man.
You killed me. I'm dead.
Yeah, like you got out of the corner, went straight down to the inside wall, and as soon as you hit the inside wall, you disappeared.
Through there, brother. 22.9.
6, man. If you can't make a pass clean, don't pass.
You came all the way down the track on me, man.
Oof.
Dude, you're crazy. Go back and look at the replay. You came up a whole half a lane.
23.095.
Yeah, I was behind you. 6 you came up there.
I don't know why it's telling me to pin for repairs, but okay.
Really?
Bro, you nailed the wall.
Yeah, I think you ended up hitting the inside wall when that happened.
Well, when they flashed the first time, and I said, oh shit, they went it, my screen went black, so I pulled down. And I could just see for a minute, and I locked it down, and then everything went out.
Nice job up there, Garrett.
We were afraid you were going to come back up the track once it hit the inside wall.
Big crash. Caution.
Oh.
It's open. No, close. They could be lining up behind the two.
Garrett, you should hang back from the pace car this time.
Alright, so the tie hit on entry, left rear spring positive, correct?
I really don't
Lefty
know what else to
loosey,
do.
righty tight.
Checking up off two.
Yeah, but isn't the left rear the opposite of that?
I'm thinking
Oh,
I
no,
want to take some
you're
air
right.
out of the left
That's
rear,
the
but
other way
I'm
around
doing
now.
too much. Like I'm just gonna put the tape on it and go with the tape
Behind the two.
here.
Open. All right, buddy. Line up behind the pace car.
Actually worked out good for this 5-car. Thought he was going to get killed.
I think if we would have gone to the end, it wouldn't have ended out too well, but...
Now I know it's bullshit. It just told me I didn't serve my black flag, and I just left the pit.
Wonder if that's something with the new update.
Waiting.
Well, they're going to get a bitch, so I know that.
Theodore, did you come out when it was under yellow?
Yeah.
That's why you can't serve the black flag under yellow.
Oh, yep, that's true. I didn't think about that.
You're going to be lining up
Okay,
behind the two.
let me finish. I went in under green. I was in my pit in yellow.
Behind the two.
I think iRacing kind of screws you on that one. If it goes yellow, they don't count it.
Yeah, that's a iRacingism. If you're in the box serving your penalty when the caution comes out, it doesn't fucking count. It's stupid.
You know, see, that's bullshit, because by the time I got back around to serve it, as soon as I crossed the start-finish line, it disqualified me.
Damn. Did you stay out for a few laps or something?
Well, I was in my pit, so it did whatever, and so I left. And then the black flag come out and said I had to give me a meatball for some reason, and then said that I had to serve it. And hell, I was keeping up with you. So I'm sending them a nasty gram. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I think it was just bad circumstances there.
We're going to be on the outside this time, so we'll see. Mike, I'll probably let you get up in front of me here on the start.
I wasn't going to gain anything, but
Yeah, if I was you, I'd save your nasty gram for something better than that, but it's up to you. I know if you send them too many, they start thinking like, what the heck's going on here?
no, they just need to fix their product.
No, I agree. There's definitely bugs.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree, but, I mean, they'll just tell you that that's just the way it is. Sometimes it doesn't happen enough for them to worry about it.
Yeah, they'll pretty much apologize and say, we'll look into it, and then you'll never hear anything.
Good. They can apologize when I don't pay my fee and get out.
Oh, they won't care.
And we're going down the front stretch, wherever the fuck it was. I think it might have been, or the back stretch of Charlotte or somewhere. But there was a whole 2 lanes between us, and it gave us both a wreck because he had really high ping or something. One of us had something weird, and it warped him into me, although it didn't really even warp him. It didn't even show him warping, but it almost turned me around, and it gave us both a 4X, and there was 2 whole car lanes between us.
Jesus.
That happened. I was spotting a race for someone in the NIS last week at Indy, and that happened like 4 times in the same race. Like there was 2-3 lanes to the next person. They drove it in under the person, and the person got spun out. It's like, what?
Yeah, I emailed him about it saying, hey, is there any way you can fix that? He was like, no, that's a product of the collision detection system.
Green flag, green flag. 1 minute 2.43 inside. Hello. Keep hanging in there, my man. I got 20 laps to go.
I don't know who that was behind. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't know who the hell that was. I can only go so fast.
Yeah, what pisses me off the most is I was driving away.
0.919.
Yeah, Theodore, that would have been fun, because, I mean, I was going to catch you, but we were pretty damn equal.
Damn, the 8 got by us now because of that, so that's good.
Yeah, I just coasted. I didn't want to burn my stuff up.
I don't know why the 3 waited so damn long to go.
22.
Let's finish this thing off, please.
Yeah, it seems like my setup is faster than yours for about the first 10 laps. But after that, like on that first run, I was watching your lap times just because we were within hundreds of each other.
For some reason, the tape made us tighter. It's weird.
22.903.
I am driving it harder to use. Jump up here and get a 4th place off this 8. I don't know what touch Mike. 22.5. And there's another caution.
Jesus, guys, what the heck?
Bravo.
Guys, that was my fault. I lost it all before.
They not put gas in it?
Pace starts coming out of turn 2.
How much gas do you guys have?
We got 16.5 gallons left. 127 estimated miles.
Oh, okay. Because I thought they didn't put gas in mine. I was like 16 gallons already.
I've just been filling it up every time just to keep it from getting too tight.
Yeah, I just felt tighter on that run, so I didn't know. I thought it might have not filled me up.
Pit road is open.
Okay, so we're gonna make an important adjustment here. We're taking the air in. We're putting air in that right rear. I think it's gonna be what's worth it because we're too tight off and it's not feeling loose. And I took some more of that tape off. So I feel like the tape didn't help at all. Probably made us tighter, to tell you the
10 to
truth.
go this time.
So we're probably gonna have like an 8-lap shootout. Try to get out 4th here. Hopefully. And I got repairs. Oh, I must have had damage. That's why it was tighter.
Yeah, I think it was you I just about drove over on that restart.
Yeah.
You've been lining up behind him.
Surprisingly, I didn't get a 4X for that. Usually they would give me 4X.
Yeah, likewise, they only gave me a 2 or a 0X. I think shit. I was like, okay.
Yeah, usually they would give me like 4 for that, and they would give me nothing if I destroyed somebody. You know, they give me 4 for a tap, and if I destroy the wall or something, they give me 0. You know what I mean?
All right, Kyle. We're gonna have to race the fourth here after a while. Stuck. We can't pass any of the guys in front of us. So it's just-
Yeah, I made a pretty big adjustment on that one just for the last few laps here. I assume the tight was because of that damage, but I feel like if we wouldn't have checked up on the restart, I might have been able to get you on that outside.
Everybody take the 4 there.
I can't hear you. I'm just hoping the 7 don't get to our outside and hang us up on the restart here. That's the only thing I can hope.
Alrighty, boys, I put this motherfucker in qualifying trim.
Same here, brother. Good luck to everybody. Let's just finish it under green.
Don't die. I know tape here can make it pretty loose.
Mine's not bad in these conditions with a lot of tape. It's it actually sucks it right to the ground. But if this was like 90, 100 degree temps, this thing would be spinning.
Yeah, we'll see. I put that tape on it and it made me tighter. I don't think the 2 seconds of damage is what really made me that much tighter. I think it was more that tape I added to it. We'll see. That half a pound into the right rear should get us looser off.
Kyle, what's your iRating?
46.15?
Oh, damn, you're a lot more than me. Yeah, it was 35.65 last night until I got wrecked out of 2 races. Now I'm 34 something.
I had it up almost, I think I had it at 5,000.
You're on the inside.
And then, you know, morons and stuff like that.
5. I can't get past that. It's like it peaks and then I can't get past it.
I was at 32 till Iowa. Now I'm probably below 3,000
I lost probably
races.
I have 2 accounts. This one I use just to test my open setup so I don't fuck with my iRating on my other one. My other one's been fluttering between 47 and 5,000 for what feels like forever now.
I lost about 300 at Daytona, I think. I got turned in the outside wall and a B fixed. And then I got wrecked in a B fixed because somebody was blinking and they didn't want to listen and they wrecked half of us, you know.
Double check your steering wheel. Good luck at your seatbelt, or double check your seatbelt. Good luck at your steering wheel there. Sure.
Get ready here. I hit that top 5. I'm focusing on top 5, not 4th.
Boss man, pace cars off.
If we can steal 4th here, we'll steal it. But if not, I'll take the top 5.
Shit, Mike was asleep.
59.32.
Sailed in there to get ahead of that 7.
Man, I don't know. I feel super tight here from those adjustments.
22.727.
I put 4 pieces of tape on it last time, and it was tighter, so I took that off. We're better than the 2 right here.
22.852.
Hopefully he tries to make a move on that 8. That'd be perfect.
Inside. White flag. Clear. 22.861.
Good race, bud.
Outside. Still
The
outside.
fastest car did not win.
Oh, you didn't get it there? That
Check the
sucks.
time.
That is so hard to pass on the bottom, though. Nick, that was a nice pass, man.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
Yeah, get it right now. That was fine.
That bottom.
Yeah, I went 2 more clicks
That definitely would have
with
been
my
us
stuff there, and this
if we
thing,
could have
I
reset
couldn't
on
even
the
break it
outside
loose.
there. But hey, you know, we had some good runs there, and I thought maybe here we were gonna get them. We had them. Just go back a little bit. I think it was this lap. We had them right on his outside. And we tried to cut him in front of him. I was not going to put him in there. So we tried to get a run right here. We got a pretty good run on that inside lane. And we were able to jump up to his inside almost. I didn't want to drop down there too early because I was afraid the 6 would get to both of us on the outside. Right here, we came back to the line for the checker. He got us by, what, a few hundreds probably? Yeah, 600. But considering I started dead last after problems with my computer and had almost went a lap down that first run, we were able to come back for a top 5. Probably should have been 3rd, but I'll take 5th, and we'll head on to next week, which is, sadly, Watkins Glen.